All right. So I watched my very first episode.
Round of applause.
Hold up, man. You right, Parks. I'm doing it wrong.
Hey, come on.
I'm doing it wrong.
We converted a couple thronies here.
I did it, you guys. I did it. Proud of myself.
I'm proud of you.
Are you a throny? That name just sounds nuts to me.
I don't know if that's what they call themselves.
Okay.
They don't.
Oh, we made that up on this podcast?
Yeah.
They were laughing at me for saying throny.
The Gottis, right?
Gotti. They didn't respect. I don't know.
Hell, not the Gottis.
I don't know. And Parks is not like, he don't act like a real Gotti.
He's not a Gotti.
So they don't respect nothing he says.
They be killing me for Park's take on Game of Thrones.
And they kill me
I'm like,
from
I didn't watch
all
the show. What
sports
you- why
takes.
you
I'm
hitting
like,
me?
fam, I like Russell like personally.
I love Game of Thrones.
I know, but when you talk about it, it's very casual. It's like,
Yeah, I'm not as hyped, I guess, about it.
yeah, and when you air season, what is this, 8?
Yeah,
And 17.6 million people watch, I could see how some people would take offense.
absolutely. But there's a lot more people coming around to my viewpoint, but I'll leave that alone.
So I was home alone Sunday night. I heard all of the ranting and raving.
The grumblings. You heard the grumblings?
Oh, I heard it weeks and weeks and weeks. But this was the one. They told me it's the, and I'll be honest. They said it was the longest battle in the history of television.
And film.
Battles. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But then I saw a little tweet with some stats, and I don't have them, so if I'm incorrect, please forgive me. But it said that this scene took 55 days to film, or this episode. There were 750 plus actors.
Yeah.
And then I bumped into one of the videos, and this is what really got me. I bumped into one of the videos of the people in charge of the makeup for Game of Thrones, and the masks and just all of that type of stuff. Man, did they come up?
Oh yeah, their costume design and makeup and all that shit is.
Yeah, but they was
Outta
doing some other shit. Not too much going on over there. And when they got that Gotti's call, and then they just started bugging. Lots of business. So once I saw that, I said, all right, enough is enough. What is this, Battle of Winterfell?
Yes.
You got me there on the name, Winterfell. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to tune in. I'm home alone. I'm not doing shit. I'm going to watch.
Yeah, me too.
And I'll be honest with you guys. This was the first time that I watched the show without ever having watched the show.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
In the last season, knowing absolutely nothing about anything, the character development, who's who, what's what, dragons, lions, tigers, bears, oh my.
So you didn't watch any of the million links that people say?
No.
Jumped right in.
No
I
way.
like that. I like that.
So, disclaimer. This review is the review of two people, because Maul's with me. Maul never saw it either, right? And you watched it, right?
Correct.
Ooh, we hype beasts. Mm-hmm. This review is of two people who don't know shit about Game of Thrones.
Right.
And Parks.
Yeah.
And Savon. Savon, get over here, because you a throny. Come on, get close.
Yeah.
Get close, because I don't respect Parks as a real throny, man. But
I'm a throne.
How you doing, Savon? You good?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Okay, cool.
okay. What time does Game of Thrones come on?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Eastern Standard Time.
Grabbed my remote. Sir, did you watch the episode, Roy? Come on, Roy.
Loser.
Roy's fucking up.
This is what happened. This is what happened. All respectable HBO Sunday night shows come on at 10 o'clock. I thought Game of Thrones came on at 10 o'clock. So I went to watch it at 10 o'clock and realized it ended at 10:25, and then I gave up and turned it.
Loser.
So it's coming right back on at 11:05.
Yeah.
And 12:05.
Or you could just hit the button.
Yeah, word, stream it.
Word.
But that's fine. Don't worry about it, Roy. So 9 o'clock. Grab the remote. Searching for where HBO is. I was searching for it. I always have to search for these channels.
$8.99.
Thank you. I didn't know that day.
I just used the app.
I turn on HBO. It's like a long intro, so I'm confused. They was like a lot of previews.
Yeah.
They got me hype. I said, HBO, you little fucking Weisenheimer, you. This must be So I'm hype. I don't know nothing, but I'm hype because HBO decides to shove all of the ads in front of Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. So I went to the new TV guide, which is Twitter, the timeline, and I saw everybody else beefing about the long intro. I said, all right, I got the right channel. Show comes on. It was dark. And that was my first question. Is this show normally that dark?
No, this is they probably went
This
a
show
little too
was-
hard with the darkness.
This was dark.
It was kind of hard to see a lot of shit.
Yeah, it was difficult. It was tough.
Yeah, you had to turn the lights off and shit.
So it was so tough that at first, my first reaction was, why am I watching this bullshit? This is trash.
Right.
And then I said, well, wait a minute. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. You never seen shit. You don't know why it's dark. You don't know nothing. So let's continue to watch this as the guy who doesn't know things. Good. So once I got in that bag, I was cool. They started with a spell. Man, yo.
That was big.
Well, listen.
That's big.
You can tell me why, but I love a spell. Yo, when this shit started with a spell, who was the chick? She had a hood on.
Yeah.
See there? Everyone raise your swords. Oh, shit, I was in bed putting it up. I put it up in the bed. And she said, did y'all know what she was saying?
No.
No.
That wasn't a language that was introduced earlier,
Yeah,
something new. All right. Well, when she finished the spell, you weren't excited about a spell, Maul?
No, not yet. That's not where I got.
Fam, if a
into it.
show gonna start with a spell, see, niggas never told me that. Y'all told me dragons and weird shit.
Yeah.
Spells and witches and...
Well, she's one of the few witches. She's like one of the
Fam,
only
she
witches.
said a spell and all of the swords lit up.
Yeah.
And I said,
That's not the part that got me.
They needed that too.
But
It was
wait.
dark. It was dark out.
But I was very appreciative of that because
Yeah.
I could see now, number
Yeah.
one. And number two, that was fly.
It looked great.
That was just fly cinematography or whatever you...
Yeah.
That looked good.
Yeah.
For sure.
So then, all right, Parks and Savon. Who was this group? Who was this group?
Well, it's a bunch of different groups.
the first group.
The first group
The
was
first group to go
the
out to fight.
Unsullied. The Unsullied.
No,
Duh.
that was the Dothraki.
Oh, Dothraki, you're right.
Yeah,
right,
you're
right.
wrong.
Yeah.
It's the Dothrakis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Unsullied were right behind
They're
them
like
with the
savages.
spears.
Now
They're
tell me
like-
about them.
Yeah.
They can fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're ruthless.
that's what they do.
Known for fighting.
They get busy.
They get
See,
busy.
that's what I
That's what
thought.
they do. Yeah.
They don't speak English at all.
Fam, I
Speak Dothraki.
reading the timeline, I was able to pick up that the Dothrakis are not for play.
Not at all.
They little swords lit up.
Yeah.
They niggas went charging
The
forward.
curvy swords
They
at
said,
that.
rah, rah,
It was ready.
rah, fam.
I just want to note
That raw shit ended in a millisecond.
I just want to note.
That's when I got into it.
I want to know
Wait,
if
that's not-
Republican shit of saying yes, they were barbaric. They didn't even speak English. Just want to note his Long Island Republican shit that just came out. Continue on. I did not watch the program.
Fam.
That when I got hyped, when
Fam.
them niggas came back and he looked at homie like, nah, like yo fam, it's about to get crazy. Like,
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this might be some dope shit that's about to happen.
Now that was the White Walkers.
That they were going against, yeah.
Yep.
The whites.
No, Parks.
That's what they're called,
See,
but it's spelled different.
no. The White Walkers.
Well,
White
no, the
people
White
always
Walkers.
want
No,
to
the
take
White
charge
Walkers.
of the most powerful
am
shit.
I wrong? The White Walkers are the generals.
No,
With the-
just in general. Everybody, anybody.
I thought they were called just the whites, the undead.
I've never heard that.
Okay.
Personally, I've heard.
It is spelled
From-
white,
from
not
what
like WHIT. It's
From
like
what
W.
I've read, and again, I don't
just
know
the White
shit,
Walkers.
is
Yeah.
they were the White Walkers.
Yeah.
But it don't
Anyway,
matter.
anyway.
The Dothrakis got Dothrakied. Them they got they fucking ass beat quickly. It wasn't
Yeah.
didn't seem like much of a fight.
No.
And then I was on the edge of my bed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's on and popping.
They came back and told the homies that didn't seem so tough. I didn't know who those.
Now, the
Again,
Unsullied are tough, too.
but listen, see, and that's where y'all got to help me.
Yeah.
I don't know how tough any of these groups are supposed to be.
They're all tough.
Well,
But
the dudes
them
on the
dudes
front
they
line,
was
yeah.
against
Yeah.
wasn't for play.
they weren't dudes. Well, they were dudes, I guess.
Dudes
but
on
they're
the front
undead.
lines were the toughest of the tough.
Yeah.
So the Dothraki, who went out first,
Yeah.
who had the light, they
Yeah.
were super tough. And the dudes behind them was super tough as well.
Everyone's tough.
they
The
cut their
wildlings
dicks
are
off.
also super tough.
But the
Their purpose is
Dothrakis
to
are
train.
not a large army.
No, not as large
See,
as
you
the
got to
Unsullied.
that's important shit.
Not as
You got to
large
give
as
me
the
that.
Unsullied.
Yeah.
So why would they send the
Because they wild with the horses and the swords, and
That's what they do.
that's
So
what
they-
they do.
But them niggas came right back though.
they got their ass
Nah,
beat.
nah,
No, they didn't. Like
So
two
who
of them
was-
did.
They-
Oh well, yeah, well yeah.
They
Two
got
that came
their
back.
ass handed to them.
Yeah, quick.
And then it was on from there. And then I was rooting for them. I'll be honest. So what were you thinking, Savon, as an educated throny at that
I was
point?
just like fucked up. I didn't expect them to get their ass handed like like that.
They brought the whole winter.
Yeah. So like for the light and the fire to go out that quick without any sense of any type of hope, I'm like, oh shit, it's going down.
Tell me how many years they have built up to this particular fight?
Since episode 1 of season 1.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Winter is Coming is the first name of the first episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that
It
said,
opens up with White Walkers killing
Wow.
the people at
That is, yes.
at the wall.
Episode 1, season 1.
Okay, so with that,
Yeah,
said, though,
more than that, years.
as a Throny who's been dedicated and who's been invested, do you feel like what you saw was sufficient for that big of a lead up and build up? Because I'm gonna get into how I feel about Night King and Jon Snow.
It was and it wasn't. Because
And
I had
Arya.
more expectations for the Night King.
Yeah.
I had more expectations for him.
Absolutely.
Do you feel like they rushed this because it was the last season and they had to tie up some of the loose ends?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I think so.
Absolutely.
I think they just didn't do the Night King justice as far as like combat. That's all. Like they had the scare tactics, they had all that shit, which he's done throughout the entire show.
Right.
But when it was time to like, all right, we want to see this nigga
Like
fight.
they've been
he didn't
building
fight.
up this battle. Like the main battle is for the throne, obviously, Game of Thrones. But this battle has been like the secondary but sort of primary war.
Yeah.
The whole time.
It's like the underlining storyline.
But they've never shown how powerful the Night King is supposed to be.
Oh yeah,
always.
they have.
So then why wouldn't it? That's why it's confusing. And that's why maybe I'm inclined to roll with Parks on, and don't kill me, Thronies. Some
They're
of
gonna kill you.
bad writing, but I'm not going to call it bad writing because this is the last season. So you got to close.
Yeah, I gotta see how it ends before I'm willing to.
But not only that, you just got to close up 7 seasons of storyline.
Yeah.
So I'm not so mad at that. Me and Maul feel the same way about Jon Snow. Don't kill us. People keep telling me that Jon Snow is tough. And I don't know. I've never seen it.
He is.
John's tough. Yeah.
It didn't look tough to me.
I'll
I'll
pop
be
on that
honest with you.
nigga, man.
No,
right on that.
Yo, I got
I'll
it.
pop
I got to be honest. Hey, Savon.
That nigga's pussy.
Jon Snow didn't look tough to me. He looked tough to you, Maul?
Hell no, that nigga's pussy.
Now I get it. He dead. They killed him. He died. He came back, saved some other. I read all that.
Okay.
I read all that.
Right, so you did a little research.
Yeah. No, I did a little research.
All right,
I
cool.
got to know who some people are.
Yeah.
Fam, just going off of what I saw yesterday.
Jon Snow running
He ain't
2
that tough,
miles behind the Night King, and then I can hear him a mile away. I'm like, fam, Night King is about to hear you. He's gonna turn around, and then you're gonna be in trouble. And sure enough, he turned around, snapped. You fucking peasant. Snapped his fingers, and now here go my dead homies. Yep, all of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Deal with them. Why would people call a Night King pussy in that instance? See, I ain't seen all of Jon
Because he didn't want to
Snow's.
smoke. He didn't like.
That's
why
true.
would you not take the film?
Wait, how did he not want to smoke?
If you see a nigga running towards you, why would you call your mans?
Because I have the power to raise the dead.
But you won't do that moment.
Huh?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
I would. Fam, as soon as I saw him do that, I said, "Damn, I would love the power to raise the dead."
I'm like, that's ill.
That is exactly what I would
That
do.
was ill.
Fam, you're running by mad bodies.
Yeah.
I just saw Black Summer on Netflix, and the dead people, they was winning.
First of all, he fell off the dragon. It's like you don't even know how to
But that
drive the
was only
dragon.
second time ever riding the dragon.
So he
Wait,
You're not just hopping on a dragon.
I know.
And they were doing battle up
Son,
there.
I could drive
Him and
the
his dragon,
my nigga.
him and his
Fam.
dragon on the low saved the day because they took down
Listen,
the dead dragon.
My first time ever driving bumper cars, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I could drive a dragon, nigga.
Dragon and
Put me on a dragon right now.
Yeah, I could drive a
not
dragon,
fucking
bro.
I don't know if you
navigate.
could, bro.
I could drive a
I
dragon.
could.
man.
Yeah, I could drive a dragon.
Not fighting a dead dragon in
drive a dragon.
air space. They were above the clouds.
I know I could drive a dragon.
Fam, Jon Snow pulled his sword out. Night King mad far away still. I'm like, what the fuck you sword that
Yeah,
for?
first
Nigga?
of
He's
all- Yeah, I
What's
don't
tough
know,
about
man.
that?
He ain't tough.
Nah,
man.
it's just he.
And then he shouldn't have beat on. He should have been dead at that moment when all them dead dudes rose up.
But then that's when didn't the dragon
why
come and
it's like,
start like
come on.
Oh, yeah,
blowing
yeah,
the
yeah.
smoke, blowing the
Fam,
fire, killing
fam.
them all?
Oh yeah, y'all got to tell me that. Some of these people could survive fire. Like some of these people have special powers.
Nah, just the night.
first.
Yeah, just the night.
Well, no, that's not true.
That's
he
not
walked.
true.
He
You're
walked
wrong.
through the fire when Hodor when they attacked the tunnels. He walked through fire then. So this is not the first time that he
For
survived
him,
fire.
you
for
know-
him.
you don't
No,
even
just
know.
for him. For him.
Yeah. But
Fire
dragon
is
fire,
supposed to
you
be-
thought would be different.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Fire
I'll
is
give you.
supposed
Not
to
only
be-
that, he was looking at the dragon smiling.
Yeah.
After he
Yo, what's up,
blew that
homie?
fire on him, he was like, "Come on, fam. You think I came all this way to like let you kill me? No, not gonna happen."
But yeah, the dragon fire, like the dragons is like the X factor in the whole shit.
Yeah.
Anybody who has a dragon is supposed to be like you can't fuck with us.
Yeah.
So to see
Well,
that in
I
that
could see
moment,
that.
yeah. it
Well,
was
especially
like, oh,
because
shit.
the dragon glass, which is I think created from dragons blowing
Yep.
smoke or blowing fire on rocks or whatever, is what kills. Yeah, whatever. Pause everything. Is what kills the White Walkers
Shut up, Rory.
instantly. That's what makes them shatter. So you thought that the dragon fire straight from the dragon would
do something.
do
to
something.
him.
Nah, fam.
Nah, it didn't. It didn't. It did nothing.
Light smoke.
Night King turned around. Ha 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 ha.
Light smoke. That was light.
Ha ha. Light smoke.
That was light smoke. That wasn't nothing crazy.
But I still felt like he should have been tougher than Night King.
I agree. I agree.
Like I think a lot of people felt that way across the board.
Yeah,
I think so.
that was the only
His
disappointing.
tough shit was raising the dead and all them. Like so
yeah,
everybody
that was
we thought we
gangster.
just
Yeah,
killed.
But he done that before. He's done
yeah,
that.
we've seen we've never seen him go hand to hand combat with anybody. Right? Marcus?
Yeah, no,
He's
not
never
at all.
done it. He's never been touched.
Yeah,
So
he always sits in the back and snaps his
sits in the
fingers
back,
and such.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's a delegator.
Yeah.
Okay, he delegates the beef.
I ain't gonna lie. That scene, I'm pretty sure it was early when Shorty was trapped wherever that was with all of them dead people.
Oh
In
yeah,
the library,
yeah. That was dope.
What was her name?
Arya,
Arya.
Fam.
the hero of the show.
Fam.
Arya's she get
First
busy.
of all,
Yeah, she get busy.
She's a trained assassin though.
no.
Yeah.
I could tell as soon as she bumped into the female zombie, she put that fucking hatchet in her throat. I was like, oh, no, she's nothing to fuck
she's
with.
a-
Yeah,
No, we gotta have a
Yeah,
moment.
no, Arya's a beast. Arya's a beast.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. John, that was supposed to be Jon Snow. Jon Snow supposed to be getting all that shit off like that. Jon Snow ain't getting none of that off.
Fam, Jon Snow let Arya come and do everything.
I seen way too
His
many
little
memes
sister.
of Jon Snow. The winter is coming and girls getting hype. I'm like, oh, he ill.
his little sister did it.
I'll pop
Well,
on that
not
nigga.
turns out his
punch
biological
Jon Snow
sister,
right in his
but
Hold up, let the hook rock for Arya.
This is you're playing this for Arya? She's a hero?
no, it's a
Hero?
good record. It's a little weird for a Nas record, but
That's a great record.
yeah.
I will never understand why Nas got killed for that song. I won't.
No, that was.
I will
Of,
never
of
get
all
it.
Nas's like attempts at commercial shit, I was never mad at that song.
Yeah, and he
I
picked
like
the
that
Polo
record.
Dawn beat in the Polo Dawn time that wasn't that
Yo,
bad.
you know
Yeah.
what? Hey,
No, Polo was nice though.
hey.
No,
all
I meant
right.
like when he was in his commercial bag.
Time out. 'Cause
No, Polo
this-
is nice.
This is going on for entirely too long. And I don't really ever get in my defend Nas bag, but this has been easily like 25 years
I think you're going to bring up
now.
what I've been trying to bring up for a while.
And I gotta say it. All of those commercial shits are fire.
Nas is not
Every
a bad
one of the
beat
songs
picker,
that
as
they
y'all
killed
say.
him for was fire. Y'all weirdo Nas fans killed him for Uchiwala. You wanna know what I was doing? Wait, hold on.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
Nah,
Rory wasn't outside, but goddamn it,
When Uchiwali was out,
he was outside.
I was outside.
No, you weren't. 2001.
100% I was.
Yes,
You
he
were
was.
8.
Was not
No,
8
he
in
wasn't.
2001 Parks. I was outside when Uchiwali came
Fam,
out.
I don't know what y'all killed Nas about for that song. Hey, You Owe Me, I stood quiet for years and watched y'all trash it.
You Owe Me is fire. Fuck out of here.
You Owe Me is one of the best singles released back then to me. Shit, when You Owe Me and Redman, The Goodness was the little blend in the thong song. That was my little era. That's when I was fucking hitting the dance floor
Listen,
on it.
Nas has picked some shitty beats before, but I don't think he's the worst beat picker.
No.
And the way people make Nas out to be this
You know
guy
what it
that
is?
hears the worst beats ever. I'm
They
not
kill
rolling
him
with
when
it.
they
I'm not.
kill him for these commercial joints. All of the singles I really, really like.
You know what it is too? Is like looking back on that. Like I went and listened to Nostradamus not too long ago. It's like this wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. I made it out to be at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like some of that shit was alright. Like Dame Grease did a lot of that shit. Dame's
Nostradamus is the only one.
there's
where-
10 good songs on that album.
I'm not talking about the album.
Oh, you talking about the song? Yeah, that song was not it.
Nasty, nasty,
That was your shit?
That was
That shit hard.
not
Fuck
it.
you.
Nah, sorry.
No, I don't think he killed it.
Yeah, it's just a
But
weird
that-
beat for him to rap on.
And that
The,
hook,
yeah.
that was the only one where I could
But that's
understand
where I think a lot
the
of dudes
criticism.
was playing with that sound then.
Yeah,
bro.
they were.
That was
Yeah.
like a really
The jiggy. They
popular
were trying to do the
sound.
jiggy
Yeah,
sound.
that was like a really
I hate
popular
that term, but that's what they was calling it at the time.
yeah, that was a
This shit
popular
hard.
term.
Fuck y'all.
I mean, it's a classic breakbeat. It is hip hop. That's the funny shit about it. Like, But
Okay.
that hook was
Oh,
pretty
he
bad.
killed Hov.
Help you with that.
Oh, come on, Hov. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, you want a ball till you fall? I can help you with that. Wait, that was replying to what? What song was that, ball till I fall? One ball. What I think of that? What you think of that? What you think of that?
Yeah, what you think of that? What you think of that?
You hear DJ Rory bringing it back?
Let's see.
Go ahead, hit him with you owe me.
Damn, I don't know.
I don't think anybody hated this record.
Maul.
It's the one he gets killed for the most.
That's not.
Really? You owe me is recognized.
Well, I think
it's up
Hov
there.
started
Yeah.
that narrative.
You owe me.
Shorty owe you for
Uchi
ice.
Wally.
Well, because Hov said Shorty owe you for ice and all that other
Hero.
on Blueprint 2.
The only
he
singles
gets
he
killed for
get-
Hate Me Now every now and then. I've seen people say
Fam,
he's
I
I
sold
just
out.
want to say I
can't
love
tell
how
you
we
something.
went
I
from
will smack
Jon
the shit out of
Snow
somebody.
and Arya to Nas. I fucking love this podcast. Bro. I just want to let y'all know that. Only here can you get this transition.
Oh, because we were playing Hero for Arya, right?
Yeah, I know.
All right, so let's get back into Jon Snow. Let's.
Jon Snow pussy. We ain't got to talk about him no more. And then he tried to commit suicide by yelling at the dragon. You ain't even try to stab the dragon. Like you just stood up and yelled.
I wanted to know where.
I think he was trying to give it to the dragon.
But where was people getting dragons
If
from?
his sister didn't stab that night Skeletor,
Oh, the
whatever
dragon's
his
gonna fuck him up. I'm not saying he was gonna win that battle.
Can somebody tell me where the people just had the dragons readily available?
Oh no, well,
readily.
Like, where was the dragon store?
no.
Like, whenever you
Daenerys gave birth to them. She's her family, the Targaryens, are historically birthed dragons. So
Okay.
she is untouched by fire. And the way that dragons are born is by you take their eggs into the fire, and then they are hatched. And she does not get burned. Because she's of this
want a dragon.
bloodline. So she took the eggs that she got as some sort of present when she married Dothraki in the first season and took them into the fire and gave birth to dragons.
Who was that?
And so the one dragon got killed by the Night King with a spear. That's
Yeah.
the only ill thing that
I
he
saw that
has
episode.
actually ever done.
I saw that episode.
I mean, aside from raising the dead and all the other ill shit, but
he fell into the lake or
and then
something.
he
right?
revived the dragon and now
I
had a
remember that.
dragon,
I
an
remember
undead
that.
dragon. Yeah.
Got you.
I feel like I just wanted the Night King to be tougher.
Me too. I think we all did.
He went out a little.
I wanted Jon Snow to be tougher.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that Jon Snow was supposed to be tough.
No, he's tough. He's
No,
tough.
I know. Everybody told me.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting on him.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm
there's
going off
7
his last
seasons of-
effort, his last effort wasn't
Nah,
tough.
him and the dragon, Rhaegon or whatever, went up there and did. They played their part. They took down the undead dragon.
I saw a lot of people complaining that none of the main characters died, and I thought that was interesting coming from Game of Thrones fans.
Yeah. Well, that's been a thing.
I know, but did y'all become reliant on that?
That's part of my argument about the writing, but I'm not going to
See, because that's one of the reasons I never really got into it.
They kill
Because every
everybody.
time somebody tried to explain it to me, all they could say was, "Yo, don't get attached. Everybody died." And like, oh, okay, but I mean, what's the story?
Well, that was the thing.
That
That was-
I need a little more than all right. You kill the main character. Got it.
They killed the main character a
No,
lot.
that was the thing. They changed writers, I believe, 2 seasons ago. Season
Yeah.
6. So season 7 and season 8, the last 2, have a different writer.
Well, it was based on a book. So the
But they
first
switched it up.
6 episodes, first 6 seasons, I think it might be less than that. I think it might be 5, 4, whatever it is. They started freestyling because the guy hasn't finished the trilogy of books or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Or it's
Got it.
more than 3, I think, actually. But so they've been freestyling the last couple seasons, essentially. The books were unwritten.
So so what are they gonna do if the books are ever written?
He said that he's going to kind of mimic what happened on the show, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Keep it accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
dope. That makes
How
sense.
you go from the movie to the book? Nobody wants to. I know the book goes to the
I'm not
movie.
sure that's
Who
ever
wants
happened.
to watch
Yeah.
the movie and then, well, I guess I can't wait till the book comes out.
Well, I mean, if that's what gets you popping, I guess that's what you do.
I kept seeing mention of this. I don't know, Cersei.
Cersei is
Is the queen.
yeah, she's the queen sort of by default, I guess.
Yeah.
She married the king. She gave birth to children that were from her brother. So they're not actually blood heirs, but they are being treated as blood heirs. But now they're all dead. So she is essentially taken the role as queen.
Yeah.
But she's on Arya's list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because Cersei killed Arya's father in season 1.
I don't
Well,
know.
actually,
I
her
don't
son
know. I
did,
don't
but
know.
whatever.
I
Yeah.
don't know how Cersei is sleeping or
No,
not.
Cersei's she's crazy, man.
Cersei was supposed to send her army to this battle.
Yeah.
She was supposed to send people to help the Starks.
Oh, she phony.
Yeah, but she never sent her people. She kept her people
Yeah.
in case the Starks won. So now the real battle begins for
Yeah.
like the throne.
Correct.
And that's why I wasn't so mad at people saying not enough people died, because granted they may have led up to this Winterfell shit for 8 seasons, but I'm sure they have more story to tell.
Yes,
There's
we
a
got
lot, yeah.
3 more episodes, and I believe they're all over an hour for the last 3.
they're $1.30 each.
Yeah.
I believe.
So there's only 6 episodes this season.
They said they spent $15 million on that one episode.
I'm sure. Did you see
And
it?
when I read that, I was like, well, why are they taking this show off the air? It's so profitable.
Well, they're going to do a prequel.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
all is not lost
Yeah.
financially for them.
Got it. So I am going to continue to watch.
I gotta go back and watch.
the rest
Yeah,
of
you
the
should.
season.
Y'all
It's
should.
worth it.
And I am going to go back.
It's more than just dragons and
It's
and
a lot of-
swords and shit. Like, there's a true storyline to it.
It can get a little dry at times, I'll warn you, but it's worth watching, definitely.
Jon Snow is
Joe would
pussy.
love the shit.
Yeah, he would.
I think Joe would love it.
But it's a lot of lofty language and shit. I'm not sure if you're into that. It's a little, like I said, it's a little tough to watch
The
sometimes.
first two seasons I watched with subtitles, just to help me navigate through it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do that. So after like the first 2, when you know who's talking about who,
Yeah.
you might be able to get rid of it. But that would be my advice to anybody who hasn't watched it.
Yeah.
Try and get through like the first 2 seasons with subtitles.
And don't be afraid to like wiki some shit, because sometimes all the lofty languages and names of families, it's important, but it can get lost.
I had to do that with Peaky Blinders. I had to watch that with the subtitles.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it helps. It helps for the show.
Yeah.
Watching that Game of Thrones show got me to thinking of how many of those epic TV finales I've been alive to actually witness.
Breaking Bad, obviously.
Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad came on FX.
Yes. No, AMC. AMC.
Are we sure? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm sure about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Joe
AMC.
Budden
It's definitely
podcast.
AMC.
AKA
No, I'm sure
the-
about that.
It was
the
AMC.
Loud and Wrong
I'm 100
It
podcast.
was,
Yeah.
it was definitely AMC.
But I'm 100% sure about that.
The Sopranos.
Yeah.
That was HBO, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
HBO.
Which, speaking of prequels, they
caught
were
some
shooting.
big ones.
They were shooting Many Saints in Newark by my building the other day.
What's that a prequel to?
To Sopranos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, David Chase.
Oh, wow.
About Tony Soprano's father, Chris's father.
Oh, shit.
No, y'all gotta make me care again.
No,
No, I'm caring. Anything
Yeah.
David Chase does, I care.
I might care.
I know. They gotta make me care again. God damn it. You know, white people be attached to some shit.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
come on.
Sopranos.
Seinfeld was a
is the
big
shit,
final episode.
Seinfeld was huge. Feel like Friends was huge, but I didn't care.
I didn't care about Friends at that point.
Seinfeld hurt me.
Man, Martin hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last
but
episode of
Martin. Yeah, but they didn't care. They was. You ain't even see Martin and Gina no more. And
They wasn't in
Yeah,
the same
it was-
scene.
Did they do
It
a
was
big
over.
finale for Martin? I'm asking you.
Well, it was the last episode. He moved out to LA for a new job.
wasn't.
No, I know the last. I'm
No,
saying,
it
like,
wasn't.
did they make a
No.
thing the
No,
way
no, no,
like
no, no,
they
no.
did the
Because it was like- it was like-
song for
they-
Seinfeld?
they
Fresh
treated
Prince
that
was-
whole last season like that.
Okay.
Because that was the turbulent season.
Fresh Prince was a
Yeah.
big deal. The
I mean, my
final
mom was a
episode,
big
if I
Seinfeld
recall.
fan, so I remember that ending.
Fresh Prince was big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
still
one
a
more
meme.
super big one that I'm missing.
I mean, The Wire, it was big, but I feel like they
Nah.
didn't do like a wild ceremony for that.
I don't
end of
remember it like
shit.
that anyway. But I was
don't,
late to
and
The
I'm-
Wire, so.
Okay, I mean, I watched it in real time, and I don't remember them really doing a big thing around it. It was just like, all right, well, it's over.
Yeah.
Power was they're coming back, but I won't be back.
That's what we're
with
not
Power.
going to do.
Yeah, I won't be back with Power.